is this supposed to be what Grammy makes? I said, yes. He's like, well, please don't make that again. So this is our smoked turkey sausage. Doesn't have to be turkey. I followed
No, she didn't.
directions.
She did not. She did not follow it. Ask Lance.
Hey everybody, it's Keisha Lance Bottoms and welcome to Keisha's Kitchen. I've got my mama with me today. I have been going through a confidence crisis. The reason being, my kids don't like anything that I cook anymore. Nothing. Now, I have my thoughts on why that is. I've been a little busy the past few years, and then I went to work at the White House, so I was out of town most of the week. So there have been a lot of fast food orders coming into the house, and I think their palates have just changed. So, I'm trying to get them to eat at home more. If it were up to me, there would be no DoorDash account, but, we live in a 2-parent household, so not my credit card that's on the account. So anyway, I'm just struggling. I'm struggling to get them to want to eat what I cook. So I'm trying to figure out, is it me? Is it them? Is it a combination? And I don't profess that I am a professional cook, but I'm just going to try some things and see if I can't get my mojo back and cooking some things that my kids want to eat. They think I'm a short order cook. Everybody wants something different. I don't like that. So anyway, that's why I have my mama with me today. I made it once, and my son Lance asked me, is this supposed to be what Grammy makes? I said, yes. He's like, well, please don't make that again. Only let Grammy make it. So it tells you how he felt about it. So, Mama.
So we're going to start out. I don't know the name of the recipe. All I know is that it's a year-round recipe. It's very economical. You can buy a head of cabbage and onion. I prefer turkey sausage.
But you had told me smoked sausage.
Smoked turkey sausage.
But what's the difference in just your regular kielbasa sausage and
I've never tried those. I just happen to like turkey sausage.
So that's just the regular, that kielbasa sausage that you buy.
I use the Kroger brand. I'm not advertising Kroger, but I love their turkey sausage.
Okay.
Which is a very inexpensive sausage. But it's up to you. You can use whatever your palate.
But I did, and then it didn't taste good.
But you did not use smoke.
Okay. I think
Yes.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
I can tell you that much. Number one, that was the first mistake. So, the smoked turkey sausage, you were just asking me what were the ingredients, what did I need for seasoning, and I said the smoked turkey sausage is salty, so you don't need salt. We're gonna only use pepper. We're gonna start out by browning, which I've already prepped, the onion, the sausage. I've sliced up the sausage. We're going to brown the onion with a stick of butter first.
That stick of butter.
So we'll start out by
I guess you could use a salt-free butter, but I always use salted butter.
And another good thing, you don't really have to dice your onion really thin because you're going to brown them. You don't have to put in a piece like that. Now you can brown the turkey. When I'm in a hurry, I have done the turkey sausage and the onion together, but we're going to do it step by step.
Okay, so we are going to take our lovely cookware. And this is our first time using this cookware, so we'll get to test it out with the recipe. So let
it do its thing. Let the butter melt.
So
and let the onion brown.
So just leave it alone.
Yeah.
So why didn't you melt the butter before you put the onion in?
Well, I'm doing it my way. I mean, I don't know if there's a rhyme or a reason to it, but this is what I do.
Is it okay if I move it around to
Sure.
melt it? Well, it already smells good.
And I usually do mine in a big frying pan, but we're doing it in the big pot today. We're trying out the beautiful cookware.
So I say that in my mother's former life, she used to cook every day. Her former life was when she and my dad were married. She cooked every single day.
That the dear Lord sent every day.
But she doesn't cook like that anymore.
Yeah.
She, I don't know, Mama. What happened?
Life.
Life. But for us, meals are always a big part of family and just really warm memories. Like I said, my mom used to cook every single day, and my grandmother was an amazing cook. She would cook on Sundays, and it was like the dewdrop in. Everybody knew you could just drop by. And what was so amazing, she worked at Lenox Square Mall. If you're familiar with Atlanta, she was the first African American woman they let work on the sales floor out at what was in Davidson's, and then it became Macy's, and she rode the bus out there every day from the west side of Atlanta. But on Sundays, before we went to church at First Corinth Missionary Baptist Church, Grandmama would cook a full breakfast, a full dinner, and it would be then when we got home from church, we'd warm it up and people would drop by all day. We have fried chicken, baked chicken, collard greens or string beans, squash, carrots, cornbread, sweet potato pie, a cake. What else, Mama? Sometimes she would like add another meat in there. Pork
Sometimes
chop.
she do a tuna casserole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She was just an amazing woman and cook. So Mama's an extraordinary cook. I'm just trying to catch up.
So we need to really let that brown.
Okay, so should I?
And then we'll add the sausage and let it brown. My mother taught me that you neither undercook cabbage or overcook it. It's not good. So I time my cabbage, the whole meal, for 20 minutes once I add in the sausage and the tomatoes. And I'm a fan of the Rotel tomatoes. It's something about them that really, it gives it a little bit of a kick, and the children love it. Lance is the biggest fan of all. Then I add a little pepper, no salt.
No garlic, no nothing.
Nothing.
Just pepper. I followed
No, she didn't.
directions.
She did not. She did not follow it. Ask Lance.
I did. You told me to use smoked sausage.
But you didn't use smoked sausage.
No, I did get smoked
No,
sausage.
that was not smoked
But you
sausage.
didn't see it. How do you know what it was?
I saw it the first time. And I said, when I saw it, I said, this is not the right sausage. But let me just say this. In her defense, we were on the vineyard, and you're very limited to what you can buy. Now, that's the first time.
Not always. But I intentionally bought that smoked sausage.
That was not smoked sausage. But whatever it was, it didn't work. So we can add the sausage.
Oh, and then I think Lance said I burned it.
So we're going to add the sausage.
What if I just pick it up? My hands are clean.
Why don't you put it on here?
Okay. So this is our smoked turkey sausage. Doesn't have to be turkey. Right? Smells so good.
So we're going to let this brown.
Now, do I have it up too high?
You can turn it down just a little bit.
Put it on medium.
Keisha, you may want to add a little bit more butter. Oh, that's okay if you don't. I never use more than a stick. And you know, cabbage makes water. It's one of the vegetables that makes its own water. So
What if I put in a little olive oil?
No. Please don't. Don't. This is what happened. Don't do it. None of that. Leave it. They gotta brown. Don't bother them. Let them brown on one side. This is what happens.
I'm just.
No, let them brown.
I know. I'm just.
Just let them brown on one side, and then we'll flip them.
I was trying to single layer them. So what you all will pick up here, doesn't matter how old I am, doesn't matter that I was the mayor of Atlanta, it doesn't matter that I was a judge, it doesn't matter I'm an attorney, it doesn't matter that I work for the President of the United States. She is still my mama, and she...
Keisha, come away from it, please, and let them brown.
I'm just trying to make sure they can all brown, but okay.
And this is why her recipe didn't turn out the way it should have.
Well,
So,
Mama, you didn't see me make it, so...
no, but I heard about it. I heard that Lance said, don't ever try this again. Is this what you're trying to make, like Grammy made? Don't do this. Did he not tell you that? Okay. I rest my case. So we're going to put everything. We're not going to drain it. Everything is going in.
Into there?
No, into the pot.
Okay. So,
So I'm going to start adding the cabbage. There's some water in here, so I just washed my hands, so this is what I do.
And this is your first time cooking it in a pot like this.
But it's okay. Stir it from the bottom. Then we're gonna put the lid on it and time it for 20 minutes. Once it cooks down, Keisha, wait. Let it cook down and then we'll flip it.
How long is that?
20 minutes.
I mean, before it cooks down, before I flip
You
it.
time your cabbage for 20 minutes.
No, I know, before I flip it, though.
20 minutes.
Oh, I can't flip it.
So we're gonna set a timer for 20 minutes.
But, Mama,
Keisha, come on, trust me.
I know, but you don't want to stir it all up together?
No,
All right.
I flip it once it's done.
Okay. She has reluctantly given me permission to flip it because I was afraid it might burn at the bottom. But, Mama, you were right. There's liquid at the bottom.
Of course.
So I'm not going to flip it. I'm going to put the top back on
And let it cook for 20 minutes.
and let it cook for 20 minutes. The sausage is not as brown as we would have liked it to be, but it's cooked. I wonder, Mama, no, I was going to say maybe we could put it in a skillet, but no, you don't want
No,
to do that.
let's just taste a piece of the cabbage. It can cook just a few more minutes.
So what do you think we need to add more butter?
I don't think so. What do you think?
So Mama said she normally does 1 stick of butter, a half a cabbage, and a half a package of sausage. So we were debating as to whether or not, since we actually doubled the recipe, didn't think about that on the front end, if we should double the butter.
It's a little salt. It's less
But it's not
butter.
that tender yet.
It can cook.
I say let's put some more butter in there.
Okay. And a little salt. Just
Can
a
I
little
do
bit.
a whole stick or half a stick?
I would do a half.
It sure does smell good.
My granddaughter told me, because she gave me the recipe, but I don't know the name and neither does she. I do know it's a all year-round dish.
We'll call it Khalees's keto recipe.
I wouldn't keep stirring it.
I'm trying to stir the butter in. What I'm loving about this Mercy cookware, it's not hot.
Oh, put it on that side. It's ready. Turn it off.
How do you know it's ready?
Because you cannot overcook cabbage.
I know, I'm asking for the people at home.
I already told you. It's ready.
Okay, so you wanted the sausage brown.
It doesn't matter now because it's too late. But it's done.
I know, but for purposes of this recipe, for people at home, you would do it in a big skillet so your sausage would be more brown.
Right.
So I suspect this is why recipes get lost in the generations, because people don't want to. They don't want to answer your questions.
And the ones that you give the recipe to don't want to follow them either. But anyway, it's ready.
No, we're gonna try this. It's tension in the kitchen. I'm just asking questions that people at home may want to know the answers to. But we're gonna see how this recipe. So people will know where I get my smart mouth from, my quick wit. All right.
So what we've done is put some crackers out. I serve it with crackers, but it's up to you. Some people like toast, some people like garlic bread, whatever your tasting is. But we're eating club crackers with ours today.
Oh, good. Very good.
Is it good?
I like it.
A 10? What do you rate it?
Not as good as mine was, but I think it's very good. I would have liked the sausage to have been more brown, but I think it's very good.
Oh, now she wants the sausage brown.
I think it's very good.
It is good. And the thing about it is, it being a one-pan meal, this isn't you get everything that you need in here.
You have your protein with the sausage. Well, obviously cabbage is a vegetable, because technically tomatoes are a fruit. I consider them a vegetable. And very filling, not very heavy. Got a little spice kick. What's the spice coming from?
Those Rotel tomatoes.
Oh, because they had chili and green chili pepper. Yeah, this is good, Mom.
Well, I can sit down, right? We've gotten so carried away eating the food.
This is really good. I don't know, other than not doing the right sausages where I went wrong the last time. When I cook it the next time, I'm going to try it in a big pan so we can make sure the sausage is brown. But if you don't necessarily want your sausage brown, obviously you can do it in the pot like we did. I love it with the crackers. I haven't had it with the crackers before. It's light, it's healthy.
It's a low carb.
Low carb and look pretty easy. So thank you all for joining us in Keisha's Kitchen with Mama. Maybe next time I'll teach you how to cook something.
Oh yeah, please do.
Bye.
Bye.